let me clear something up. You didn't have to go through the terrible things at the expense of other humans' free will to do something bad upon you so that you can now do this. That's how people phrase it. It's wrong. You weren't meant to go through the bad things that other humans chose their free will to do upon you. That wasn't the plan. But humans have free will to choose, right? To choose how to treat people, to choose what to do in their life. That being said, no matter what happens to you, all things will work together for good for those who love the Lord. Romans 8:28. That doesn't mean that you were supposed to be treated that way, that you were supposed to be violated that way, that you were supposed to be lied about that way. No. It means that regardless of what people do to you, God can turn it around to benefit you for your greatest and your highest good. He can take lemons, He can create lemonade. I know we've heard that so many times, but it is the truth. It is the truth, and the truth isn't overcomplicated. We overcomplicate the truth. The truth is as simple as lemons to lemonade. You weren't supposed to go through what you went through. But no matter what you go through, God can make it something that actually benefits you in the long term. God can create light out of darkness. It doesn't mean you were supposed to be in the dark. It means that no matter what happens, you are the light. And no matter what kind of darkness comes your way, you are able to create light from it. And God will bless you from it. A good example is my friend. She needs to sell her house. We just had a huge amount of rain come in, and all of a sudden that rain completely flooded their bottom downstairs through a window. Was that meant to happen to you? Probably not. That probably wasn't the intention. They added that window. It shouldn't have been there, and something went wrong. That's not like it was supposed to happen, but God can turn everything and to make it for your greatest and highest good. So I told her, what if you put your house on the market on time and there wasn't an immediate buyer? So it sits there and you don't get the offer that you wanted because you had to deduct your house, and finally you get an offer, but it's below what you wanted. Well, what if this delay is actually a way for God to turn that around for you, right? And when you put your house back on the market, once it's all fixed, you get an offer immediately for full price. It doesn't mean that you were supposed to go through whatever it is that you've gone through in your life. It wasn't the intention of your life. But life has a way of bringing things that you don't expect. And God has a way of turning those things that you don't expect into sudden blessings. God has a way of being able to teach you how to teach others how to go through the same thing that you've been through. And then God will reward you 10 times over what was taken from you during that period of hardship. Look at Job. Job went through hardship for years. He lost everything. But even though Job shouldn't have had to go through those things, God created a blessing and brought him back tenfold everything he lost. Because all things work together for good for those who love the Lord. It doesn't say that everything always works out perfect and everyone's always kind. Say you lose a job because someone lies on your name. That's okay, let it go. Because God will now give you a better job. Does that make sense? God will give you a better place to be. God will give you better people around you. God will give you more honorable, supervisors ahead of you. God will give you a place that was supposed to be what this place could have been. Yet people choose free will, and free will is what alters the course of... Whoa, hold on. Guys, look. Look at this. Anyways, you didn't have to go through what you went through, but trust that God will turn it into something that actually will give you everything and more that you lost throughout that hardship. And I'm sorry that you have gone through hard things. Why do good things happen to good people? Well, because not all people are good people, and we live on earth. But no matter what bad things good people go through... Oops, sorry, there's a spider on me. No matter what bad things good people go through, God will create it into a way that will bless you, give you favor, and honestly be a way that blesses other people with your knowledge, your wisdom, your light, and your love that you have within you. And it doesn't mean you're going to feel that light and love when you're going through it. You're going to be crying out to God. But it doesn't mean that you're going to be alone. He will hear you. And when you get through it, you'll be able to be a voice that other people need to hear. And that's how God can use you in hard times from other people, and how you can become that light. You become the teacher for those who are lost, just like you were.